Hey guys, John here. Really excited for this one. Behind me, I have the all-new 2024 Toyota Land Cruiser. So hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to another video. In this one, we're gonna be taking a deep dive, looking at this all-new 2024 Toyota Land Cruiser, the exterior and the interior of this one. This model is the 1958 edition one. There's gonna be 3 grades of Land Cruiser. This one is gonna be at the bottom of the totem pole, starting in the mid $50,000 range. We don't have full official pricing yet, but down in the comment section, let me know, what do you think about that price? And what do you think about your first initial impressions of this all new 2024 Land Cruiser? So the whole design of this new Land Cruiser is very heritage inspired. All 3 trims are gonna have the heritage style grille, but this 1958 one is going to have round headlights up front. So they're gonna be LED round headlights up front, and then we also have some LED fog lights. Very good approach angle up front too. As you guys can see, it does come with skid plates. We do have tow hooks down there. Our radar for our cruise control, because this does have Toyota Safety Sense 3.0, is right there under the Toyota Heritage. As we make our way around, guys, you can see the nice beefy hood on this one. As we look at the tires, this one is a lower trim. We're talking mid-50s here, so these are smaller tires. They're 245/70 R18s, a nice 18-inch wheel, kind of magnetic gray look, and this is still rocking on Toyota's TNGAF platform. So we're gonna have nice, good shocks on this one, and also a fully boxed rigid frame, and then we do have the felt fender liner up in here too, like the Tundra Sequoia GX, and then also a little bit of plastic right here, and the little air dams right here. You can see if you do elect to remove them for even more ground clearance, you have those simple little tabs right there. As we make our way down, I really like these mirrors that the Land Cruiser has. They just look really reminiscent to like FJ Cruiser, or even just some of these old Land Cruisers that we have in here at the Heritage Museum. They just look really cool on it. You got blind spot monitoring integrated. Going down, you can see this passenger door right here. We have like a nice little hump on it. This truck is separated from the paint and up here on the roof by a nice black line. There's 2 models, the Heritage Blue and the Trail Dust, that you'll actually have a 2-tone roof compared to the body of the Land Cruiser. As we make our way to the back of the Land Cruiser, you can see the bumper down here, nice black texture. This one does have the iForce Max. I'll show you guys the powertrain in a second. And then we have Land Cruiser written out here on the back. Toyota, this one does have a manual lift gate on it. There's no split tailgate, but as we go inside of it, you have a nice flat floor back here. I was messing around with it a little bit, and these are super prototypes, guys, so I'm not sure what final materials will be like. Obviously they'll be nicer, but it's almost like there's like little storage and stuff all through here, which is pretty cool. You have our battery over here on the left-hand side, our jack right there. Weirdly, cup holders back here. Not sure if anything will be different with other Land Cruisers, but these are gonna be 5-seaters. And then we have a nice 2,400 watt inverter right there. That's pretty nice, but a nice flat floor on the back of the Land Cruiser. This one does have a nice pop glass too. So you lift it up right here, and then you can access the back through the glass. Nice little spoiler right there. Our windshield wiper is integrated on the glass. And then take a look at the taillights right here. I like how much of a difference this Land Cruiser is compared to the GX. And this new color, this meteor shower color, it's like a silver, but you can tell here too, like when the sun hits it, it's very, very unique. I really like it. So with the black accents and everything that it has on it and the grays and stuff, this one looks really good. I feel like this is the Land Cruiser to get if you just want nice, a rugged off-roader, none of the crazy bells and whistles. You're at the mid-50s, right? Which could be anywhere from 54 to 56. That's basically where a 4runner TRD Pro is, and you're in a new generation of Land Cruiser. So with that, show you guys what that money gets you on the inside. So we're very simple in here. Very, very simple in here. But looking at the door, it's nice and rubberized. So it's a kind of texture rubberized material. We have our auto lights, turning the parking sensors off, our gas can, and trailer brake controller, because this Land Cruiser can tow up to 6,000 pounds. The vehicle does have carpet, and then you do have like a full all-weather floor mat. These seats are gonna be cloth in the 1958, and they're also manually adjustable. But when I read that they were gonna be cloth, I was kind of like, oh, cloth, I'm not sure. But the texture, guys, of this cloth interior looks really, really cool. It looks very old school as well. I mean, just look at the stitching, kinda. Looks really awesome. As we climb on into this one, That's really nice. I like sitting in here. This is cool. We're gonna start it up though, because Utah is very hot right now. That is for sure. So turning it on, the whole system, we have a smaller infotainment. We have a smaller MID right here. This one comes with the smaller 8-inch screen, but we are rocking Toyota's next-gen multimedia in this with the wireless Android Auto, the wireless CarPlay, and a nice digital screen here with all of our information needed. Here's a look at our steering wheel. Very old school. I like this. It's not the same steering wheel as the Tundra. It's not the same steering wheel as the Sequoia and the Tacoma. They have Toyota written out, very old school vibes, like Land Cruiser vibes with it. And even like the fuller piece right here underneath, I really like that. Here's a good look at our dash. It says Land Cruiser right over here on the passenger side. A nice big glove box. We got some blank panels right here. 3 USB-Cs, which is nice. Our drive select modes, we got Eco, Normal, Sport. And then below that, we have our ECT, our downhill assist and crawl control. This Land Cruiser is a full-time 4-wheel drive system. We have a center locking diff and a rear locking diff, and those come standard on all Land Cruisers, which is awesome. All Land Cruisers have full-time 4-wheel drive, rear locker, center locker. The crawl control is just when you start getting up into the higher grades that you get the multi-terrain select. This one has dual climate control, which is nice. Even though these seats are cloth, we do have heated seats in them, just not ventilated. And we also have a nice heated steering wheel too. And here's a good view as to what it would look like looking over the dashboard and the hood. We also have a nice black roof. We'll go ahead and go into the second row. So I pretty much had that at driver's position. So we'll go into the second row. Again, a nice rubberized material here. No real chrome on this, all dark accents, really nice. I mean, it's just a good, you know, if you get mud on this or something, it just feels nice and textured and good rubberized material. But we'll go ahead, step into the back. You have a grab handle right here, which is nice. So you can grab in. Head clear is fine. I'm 5'11", if you guys don't know my height. I'll shut the door. Now, the cool thing about this, it really reminds me of 4Runner, where we can just sit back, recline back if we want. These seats do not slide at all, but you can recline them back, which is nice. Rear occupants, we're gonna have some ventilation back here. You have Land Cruiser written up above here, and then you also have 2 USB-Cs down here, and also auxiliary power right there. But I've also failed to show the center console, but pretty big, and it's also a nice rubberized material. Another thing I like too is you do have a ton of headroom back here. Grab handles on the side, grab handle up here. This is definitely a nice place to be in the back. Definitely, I would say, like, for the price at being at like mid-50s, comparable to the inside of a 4Runner TRD Pro, except for you don't get the soft text in this trim. That would be my only thing. As we pop the hood on this one, it is a prop, so I have to prop it up. But here is a look at the iForce Max motor. So it's an inline turbo 4-cylinder mated to an 8-speed transmission, the same powertrain, guys, that the Tacoma has. And before I see the comments of, oh my gosh, it's not a V6, it's not a V8, here's the numbers of the 5.7 liter iForce that the 200 series Land Cruiser had, and here's the numbers on this new iForce Max. Now, I know that the horsepower is down, but torque is up significantly. And this is not a race car, but for me, if I have a heavier SUV, I'm gonna want more torque than horsepower. So the torque numbers, they definitely get it. The horsepower numbers are a bit down from that V8, but we'll see if the sacrifice is worth it when the MPG numbers come out. But we have a single air box over here. We have our relay fuses right up there. All of our hybrid components you can see all in orange, and then also other fuses over here. So guys, that is it with the all new 2024 Toyota Land Cruiser 1958. What do you guys think about this one? Let me know down in the comment section, and I will catch you all in the next one. All right, see you later.